Okay, good day everyone. Welcome back to Lunitfield Academy. It's been a long time, I've actually been busy, but um, some new videos will start rolling in any moment from now. Um, Today I want to introduce you guys to a setup, the advanced type of the PMMS, that is the printing money making machine setup on the previous video. So this will be um, referencing on that, but more defined and more advanced, a little bit of advance. So with this, you'll be able to have a cleaner setup. We've introduced the time frame and you'll be able to see the market in a clean manner. Now this setup is as easy as the other ones. You have your Asian wage, which is from 20 to midnight. Take the high and the low. That's the box we're having here. Take note of your what? London kill zone, which is 2 to 3 to 5, sorry, 2 to 5. Sorry about that. 2 to 5. Now, the little things added here are, if you can see, I'm having a low and high. What you want to do is, after you take your Asian range, the recent high that's close to this, to the Asian high, take it. This high is close to it, but this is also close to this, so I can just pick this. Then the low that is close to this low, which is, we have this low, we have this low, and this low, so I can also pick this low. The recent low close to this low and the recent high close to this high, just picked it. Please make sure your time frame is at New York. Set that if you haven't. Next thing you want to do is take your Q zone. If you're taking your Q zone, take your Judah swing, which is your midnight open. So that's why you have this line. You can see I leave it open. Then you know the PMMS is very direct. You should watch that one, the previous one, before you watch this one, so you'll be able to understand. Now you wait for price to take either of both sides, either the Asian low or the Asian high. Now after price take the Asian low, expect it to go thick this recent low. Then same thing you do for the target. If price has gotten to your target, which is the Asian high, target this recent high too. That's what I've noticed. It usually plays out 80% of the time. So now, yeah, what do we have? We can see price form an equal low before 2. So at 2, it took a low. That is the Asian low here. Price was taking it. But I'm not entering because I want it to take this low. You can see that's what it did. It went up, then crashed down. Then after taking this low, remember you want to make sure you're in the Q zone. And it's at 2 o'clock, you're looking for entry. After taking this low, which is what I want, the most advanced entry that I like now is the inversion fair value gap. So I waited for price to close above that. That is like my market structure shift to. So it has given me the idea the price wants to what go start going up. But I can see a fair value gap just below this. So I use that as my entry. Take my long position, put my entry here, stop loss below the weight, then target my high. This is clean 1 to 3 reward ratio. So as you can see, price got there perfectly well. So you want to make sure you're looking for your entry in the Q zone. Now as you can see, you're supposed to close the trade uh, outside the Q zone. But if you're already in profit, you can just move your stop loss to break even and watch what price does. Do you understand the prerequisite? So the prerequisite to holding a trade outside the key zone is as long as you're in profit, you can hold that trade to your take profit. Just move your stop loss to break even. But if you're already in loss and you're in Q zone, you can just close it off. Now, we are going to be having 3 scenarios. This is the first one. So this is the second scenario I'm talking about. Now, the second scenario is where market didn't take the low. The second low before going to the Asian high. That's the top and the two highs that I told you to look out for. So we have the first low, which is this. So this is the Asian low. So the low close to that is this. So we're expecting price to get there, right? But as you can see, price didn't get there. So it broke the inversion fair value gap. It shows an inversion fair value gap. That's a signal the price wants to start going high. So another thing you want to check off is we shouldn't forget our Judas swing, which is the open. So can label it open. Yeah. So that's it. So we want to make sure we are buying below the open, and that is also confirmed. And as you can see, you put in your enter point here and you target first the Asian low. So the Asian high you can take off 70%, then target the other high, which is what price got to at 5 in the Q zone, which is perfect. You understand? This is a sweet 1 to 5 weeks to reward ratio. So this is the second scenario that I'm an iPhone. So price might not take the second low. So it might just take the Asian low, then go to the high. You understand? The PMMS setup is mainly simple, it's direct, it's as if you just wait for price to take either side. If it takes the Asian high, you target the low. If it takes the Asian low, you target the high. In this case, it took the Asian low, but refused to take the lower low, lower to this. Then what happened? It went higher, giving you a signal before doing that inversion fair value gap. So this is second scenario. Let's do so welcome. Now this is the third scenario I'm talking about. Now this scenario is the most interesting one. I like it because it gives you more run for your money, because you're going to be trading in the New York AM section. That's the Q zone. Sorry, New York AM Q zone. So now it's still following the rules, but what's happening is that PMMS wasn't obeyed in the London section. It can also be obeyed in the New York section. So it's like just your quick bias to the market. So you wait, the Q zone for the New York is 9:30 to 12, which is the Embrigo Open, 9:30 Embrigo Open. Normally the Q zone for the New York AM section is 8:30 to 12, but we wait for the Embrigo Open, so which is from 9:30 to 12 because there's a manipulation that happens at the Embrigo Open at 9:30. That's 9:30 New York time. Place your New York time. Make sure your trading view is set at New York time. Now, it's still the same step we're going to take. We have what? The Asian range, which is the high and the low, as you can see here. From 2 to midnight, we take our open, which is this. There's our Judas swing. We want to make sure we are buying below that or selling above that. Now, for your London Q zone, as you can see, price took the low before 2, so we are actually expecting it to go higher. So let's say after it took the low before 2, you wait for what? Your entry in the, what do you call it, in the Q zone. Now let's say you entered here and you're targeting the high, but as you can see, price didn't go to the Asian high, right? So you might have, let's say, entered in this OTE. This is an OTE entry, so from here to here, let's say you enter this OTE entry here. Now you can see what happened exactly. Price what? Put you in, then went higher, then came down. Let's say stop you at your stop loss, which will be below here, which will be here, or let's say you took something, but it didn't hit the targets. That's the main takeaway. It took the Asian low, but it didn't go to the high. Now with that, you already have a bias. You wait for the New York AM section, expecting this high to be taken out, the Asian high to be taken out. That should be your target. Now, as you can see from the screen, exactly at 9:30 open, which is this. This is a manipulation, this candle. So there's a white candle there. This line is blocking it. You can see this is the 9:30 manipulation, the Embrigo open I'm talking about. Now, that is where you want to be in the market, to target this high that wasn't taken at the London Q zone, because we still want to obey the rules of the PMMS setup. That is the printing money making machine setup. States that if price takes the Asian low, you target Asian high. If price takes the Asian high fails, you target the Asian low. Now price has taken the Asian low, but it didn't go to the Asian high. Now on the London Q zone. So you can still obey that on the New York. Wait from the Embrigo open, which is the manipulation that occurs. It took the liquidity, then price went up, came down. I entered with this other block, then target the high. And that's all. As the 3 scenario that might surely play out, highly play out. Now, if none of the 3 plays out, it can continue going down. Well, so be it. That sometimes you just have to, we're not the owner of the market, but this setup that if you can follow this diligently every single day, I promise you, you will pass your Pope Fem so easily. You will be shocked at how good this setup is. It has a very high win rate of about almost 80 to 90%. Yes, you can try it out. You can backtest and forward test too and see exactly what I'm saying. So I think that's all for this video. Everybody, to have a nice day. Take care of yourself.